Hey YouTube, David here. We are out once again for a bit of a stealth camp this evening, a quick overnight. Show you where I am real quick. I'm along this multi-use trail. This is a bike path and running path that I have actually spent many hours on. It's not too far from my house, and a couple of weeks ago I was on this path and I came across this bridge, and I thought, boy, that would be an absolute great place to try and stealth camp overnight. Not on the bridge, but underneath. So that is what we are going to attempt to do today. It's been raining here all day. I'm going to be camping right here next to this river. Okay, I'm going to see if I can get underneath this bridge without being seen. I learned my lesson from my last video, and I left with enough daylight to get set up so that you guys could actually see me get set up. But that does mean that there's going to be more people out on this trail. So I've got to get down here, hopefully without anybody seeing me. Alright, the first thing I want to do is come around this corner and show you guys what this is going to look like for people walking on the path. I went ahead and dropped the backpack so I wouldn't be so obvious. Alright, here's how it looks from the approach. You guys probably can't see through the thicket there, but you really can't tell that anybody's under that bridge, or anybody will be under the bridge. Here in a second, I'll show you the other side. Here's what this bridge looks like from the other side. Coming up here, and walking down the bridge this way. And I am standing directly over top of where my hammock's going to be hanging. There's just no way that anybody would be able to see me. So that jogger right there just looked at me real suspicious as she walked by, and I can't really say that I blame her. There's another runner right there. So this is a pretty well traversed path, even though it's been raining all day. It's a little chilly, and there is a great big sporting event going on this evening that's really important to people in the area of the country that I am. I figured I'd have the place pretty much to myself, but that is apparently not the case. I gotta tell you, setting up a hammock in the light is so much easier than setting up a hammock in the dark. This is the way to do it right here. After getting my hammock set up, I put the underquilt on. The underquilt is basically a sleeping bag for the underside of your hammock. It keeps you insulated and keeps you warm at night. In one of my next videos, I'll talk a little bit more about hammock camping and show you my setup a little more in depth. Here's what it looks like from the opposite side of the river, under the bridge. Can't even really see. Pretty stealthy spot, and I think it's going to be even more stealthy tonight after the sun goes down. Okay, I am mostly set up under the bridge, but I'm still a little nervous about people coming out and seeing what I'm doing, especially considering I'm going to be sleeping right under where people could potentially be walking. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to go underneath this shelter right over here to cook my dinner. Park does close at sundown or dusk. It is sun's already down. It's dusky right now, but I'm gonna risk it. Worst that'll happen is the police will show up and tell me to move on, but I really don't think anyone's gonna bother me. I got out the light because you'll need to see what I'm doing. This isn't very stealth, but it is still pretty early. And there's somebody walking by right now. Hey, how's it going? For dinner tonight, I've just got a real simple meal, and I gotta thank my uncle for this one. We've got some Uncle Ben's roasted chicken, ready rice, and some Uncle Ben's sweet and smoky beans. That's gonna be it. Easy, simple meal. Something that'll stick to the ribs and keep me warm tonight. We are using the stove tonight. You know what? I'm not very hungry, so I'm opting to just go with the beans instead. Like Audrey 2 says, it's supper time. Yeah, they're beans. Catch up with you guys here in a little bit. Best thing about a one-pot meal like beans, easy cleanup. All clean. Well, mostly clean. Good enough. Here's my stealth spot for the night. I've got my big dome light on. I am going to take a little walk and see what it looks like. See if I should keep this light on while I'm underneath here. Okay, I'm across the river from my camp. You can see the dome light reflecting off the water. I've got it on full blast. If I were walking by here, if I even paid any attention to it, I think that I would just think it was a reflection from a light maybe coming from the park. So I'm not really concerned about people seeing me from this angle. Alright, here is an angle that is a little bit concerning. On either side of the bridge, if you're right on top of where I'm sleeping, you can definitely see that there's somebody down there, but I think that I will just kill the lights, and that will take care of that issue. Well, I am bedded down here for the night. Well, I am bedded down here for the night in my hammock underneath a bridge like a grumpy old troll. Yeah, a grumpy old troll who lives under the bridge. I'm actually kind of excited about tonight. We're supposed to get some snow, so I may wake up to 2 or 3 inches on the ground. We'll see. First they said it was coming in about 9, but now it looks like it's coming in about 11. But at any rate, I'm going to try and get some shut-eye, and we'll see you all in the morning. Have a good night. It's about 3 a.m., and this is what I woke up to. We've got snow on the ground. I'm actually really, really comfortable underneath here. It's not really that cold. Good morning, everybody. So, we got some snow last night. It was actually a really, really pleasant night's sleep. I had no problems staying warm in the mummy bag. Again, slept in several layers of clothes, and I was just fine. Again, just really, really pleasant out here by the river, listening to that go all night. But it is time for me to get packed up because I got stuff I have to do today. Off we go. For those of you who think maybe I didn't sleep here last night and I slept in my car or something, Well, there's two ways out from underneath this bridge. The first way is off this side. No footprints. The second way is off this side. The only footprints over here are from where I set up the camera this morning, right there on that ledge. No footprints. Oh, still snowing just a little bit. And there's where I came from. And I can see that there's no footprints on the bridge. So I did not have any visitors last night. And there's the other side of the bridge. Look at this. Did have somebody walking their dog earlier this morning. The tracks are pretty fresh. Not a whole lot of snow over top of them. And here's my final bit of proof that I didn't sleep in my car last night. No footprints around. There's snow everywhere. And they've plowed pretty close to my door, so I hope I'm able to get out. Hey guys, as always, I want to thank you so much for coming along with me. Doing these videos is fun for me. I enjoy it. I enjoy sharing what I do with all of you guys. If you enjoyed this, you know what to do. Hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Help me out and help other people find the channel. Thanks so much, and we will see you on the next one.